Hi everyone, it's Debonaire here and welcome to the Women's Happy Show. And today I am absolutely thrilled to have with me Eva Sekeres with me today. Eva, it's an absolute pleasure to have you with us. And today Eva's going to be talking about lifestyle. So Eva, introduce yourself and just explain to the audience how you bring like the emotional resilience pillar of lifestyle into your everyday life.
All right. Hello. Welcome, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here. Thank you very much, Debonaire, to be part of this wonderful occasion to have a discussion and present myself. I'm an advisor, learning mentor, educator, helping busy working moms achieve success in parenting and family life.
So Eva, with this emotional pillar of lifestyle, how do you use it every day with your clients?
Yeah. I mean, my clients as busy working moms or professionals are also really unbalanced. I mean, nowadays when they sign off from work and focusing on just family life, because family and education and kids and in the current situation is so challenging. I mean, it's really a challenging year for very many families. I mean, maybe most of us or everybody on the earth is affected in one way or another. Definitely families with smaller children or even teenagers facing serious problems. Yeah. So really unbalanced lifestyle at the moment. Really unbalanced, even though who are more conscientious and you know it's an extra pressure.
So how do you guide your clients towards finding ways of balancing that lifestyle?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm kind of reflecting back their values. So just instead of accept the situation that this is unprecedented time. So you can use it as a chance of implementing or having unprecedented solutions as well. Try to see it from a different perspective and rise above. But because if you want to find solutions on the same level, you won't find it anyway.
Yeah.
And if you are more stressful about it, it's more harmful anyway for yourself, for your health, for the whole relationship in the family, because kids always need to be nurtured, but even during these times they need more nurturing. So how can you give more nurturing when you yourself is on the state of stressed out, want to do too many things, stressed out about education, stressed out about the situation, stressed out about uncertainty, anxious, maybe redundant or left your workplace by your own decision. So it's unprecedented, but also it's like it's really helping us to see the core values, what matter the most, and accept that yes, there is an uncertain time. There are lots of uncertainty. I don't know what's happened tomorrow, but what is the worst case? What is the worst case? Yeah, I don't know. I think about the worst case, try to plan and focus on the core values so I can fit what's most important to me into my day, and into the family. And if I can, and willing to adopt a new perception, because I have to rise above. I mean, being together 24/7, it's again, we didn't used to have that. Yeah, we are more stressed because our normal routine is leaving at 7 and come back at 4, 5, 7, 6. Yeah, so it's unusual for everybody. So that's a good chance to kind of change your perspective on parenting. Rise above, be more collaborative. See your kids as a partner. Sit down, agree. Okay, this is the family. This is lot of it is management and organization. You take this part, I take this part, you contribute to this. It's like a collaboration.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
all in there. Everybody has their own special time. You need to respect that I having my me time because I need it. Yeah, as a stressful mother. Yeah, or my husband need it, or my kids need it. And then we agree all about the new structure and how we approach it.
Yeah.
And yeah, sorry.
Yeah. It's about, but it's also about, isn't it? We find ourselves in this situation, and it's, a lot of the time when busy mums and busy dads were going out to work, they never had the quality time with the children.
Yes,
Now COVID has given them all of this time
yes,
to have with the children.
yes,
So it's looking at it as a positive rather
yes,
than a negative. And like you said, which I think is absolutely, paramount, is looking at those core values and what does family really mean?
yeah,
Because you've actually been handed family on a plate to you by COVID in some respect,
yes,
you
yes,
know, and
yes,
suddenly, a lot of people are seeing it as a stressful time where if we kind of look at it in a different perspective,
mm-hmm,
it doesn't have to be stressful,
mm-hmm.
especially if you have family time where you're discussing how the days are going to run
Very true.
and what role each member of the family plays in that day.
Yes, 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 yes. Very true. Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
And kids like to help. I mean, if they feel they are part of the whole structure or the whole family organization and they have tasks and I can rely on that. Maybe it won't be as perfect as if I would do it or the nanny would do it or the housekeeper would do it, but I have to be okay with that in the current circumstances because, as you said, yes, I'm losing something, but I'm gaining something, and like each coin has a two sides, and depends how you view it. Yes, I was talking with mother who was really happy, had a small girl, like I think 1.5 years old or something like that, and if she would work, then she couldn't spend these times with those small little girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas that small little girl in her age ideally would need the mother and the nurturing from the mother, not the babysitter or the
Yeah.
kindergarten or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's normal, but maybe unusual as we. This is not how we lived. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it, isn't it? It's embracing the change rather than rebelling against the change,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing it as something that has been kind of, yes, it has been forced upon us, but not see it as, this isn't the way I wanted to live my life. I wanted to have children, but I still wanted to be able to work. And, this has thrown it all. And you see all of the things that have kind of stopped you living the life that you potentially thought you wanted.
Yeah.
But then look at what you've now got that you may never ever have had, that quality time with the children, that quality time with your partner,
Yeah.
husband, or
Yeah. Yeah.
um you don't when you're both out working, sometimes you forget about the quality time because you're both out working really hard. You come home on an evening, you have your evening meal, and then it's wind down bed,
Of course.
where now you're having to think about a daily routine,
Mm.
where before your daily routine was actually made for you because you went out to work, you came home, you had your evening meal, spent time with children if you've got children, and then went to bed. And then it
Yeah.
all started again the next day.
Yeah.
Where now you're having to think about your daily routine.
Yeah.
And it has really thrown a lot of people.
Yeah.
Where really, if they embraced that opportunity of being able to create their own daily routine,
Yeah. Yeah.
that works for every single person in the family.
Yeah.
And what each one can give to the other through that
Yes.
is endless.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Very true. Cook together or bake together. I mean, it depends what's important for you and how you structure your day or how you set up your life. Yes, you may need to let go of something, but maybe you gain a lot more if you see like that. Yes, and maybe see, yes, this is unprecedented, but at the same time, it's possible. I used to call it like a big reset. Yeah, someone pushed the reset button. Yeah, but it's a one of a lifetime chance. It will finish at some time, and we go back to some sort of normal, maybe a new normal or something. God knows what will happen, but try to find that inner strength that you okay with it, that God knows what will happen tomorrow, and trusting that God knows I'm okay now. I'm all right with this. I have my stability somewhere inside of me, or in my faith, or in maybe it's not an easy shift if this is something new to you, or you may remember that you have seen it as a small child in your childhood from your parents or grandparents or something. I mean, it wasn't that too long ago, yes, but life is changing so rapidly. Who knows what's come? But it's like take it as a big reset. Possibly this chance will never come back. And if you transition to something else during this time, like we're talking about, your special time, your core values, collaboration, everybody's contributing, and family is peaceful and happy, and kids sleeping well because they're not stressed out, they feel nurtured, and so it's really serious. It's a whole transformation we all go through.
Yeah.
In a way.
And it's given each other the space and opportunity to bring their perspective into it, bring what they want to bring into the family life, and having that time that you would never have had you been going out to work. I mean, I know there are still people who are going out to work, and those who are on the front line, the nurses, the doctors, the the emergency services, those who are working on the front line in the supermarkets for everyone to be able to have food. They to me are on the front line, and I think they get forgotten about. And but it's understanding now that this COVID-19, right, and what it's doing is actually something that we are not in control of.
Yes.
And because we're not, yes, okay, we've got the vaccine to actually control the pandemic, but what actually happens is out of our control. So if we can use all of our energy on the things that we are in control of, we will be able to get through the pandemic
Very true.
much less stressed than if all we think about is the pandemic.
Very true. Very true. Absolutely agree. Yes. Yes. We can control our own emotions, our own reactions, our own perceptions. I mean, sometimes it's challenging as I can also see in my own family. I mean, it's not like me or my daughter or it's just unconsciously we passing over our role model. It's just happening. Yeah, we are not conscious about it, and it's somewhere in the subconscious. Yes, but that again is a good time to change, and I can think about it. Okay, so do I really want to pass it over to my children, or do I want to give them a different kind of childhood what I had?
Yeah.
Was I happy? How did I felt when I was punished, or mother was shouting at me, or whatever? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because definitely I'm reacting the same way. I know, I see in my own family, I see in other families. This is how it is. Accept it, embrace it, and if you want to change, go for it.
And that's it, isn't it?
That's it.
You have the opportunity, and that's, give yourself the freedom to choose the life you want to live.
That's exactly what the pandemic is giving us. That's exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Give yourself the life to choose what you want. Yes. Yes. Because we are conditioned by the outside world, conditioned by the parents, conditioned by their education, conditioned by the TV, conditioned by, many things.
Yeah.
But I had a chance. Okay, yes. What would I like? What would I like my relationship be? What would I like my family be? What are the core values that the foundation of everything? Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a one of a lifetime chance. And maybe it's over if we go out, it's gone. It's done. So see it as a possibility. See it as a
Possibilities and opportunities.
possibilities, opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Oh, Eva, thank you so much for sharing your insights, and the core values are so precious for people. And I do thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you. It was my pleasure. It was a really nice discussion, and it was great to hear your views and your wisdoms about
Thank
this
you so
topic.
much. So, for the audience out there, Eva, if they want to contact you to discuss more how you work with families, how do they get hold of you?
They can find me on LinkedIn, definitely. Eva Sekeres, Sekeres. And find me on Facebook. I have a group, Pillars of Successful Parenting,
Okay.
where I'm sharing tips and encourage parents, the kind of methodology or supporting each other. And I also have a blog, but again, you find all the information on my Facebook profile.
Okay, that's brilliant. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, Eva. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Debbie. It was my pleasure. Thank you for the chance for being here. It was really nice.
You're more than welcome. So, everyone, we've come to the end of another episode of the Women's Happy Show. Thank you so much for being with us, and I will see you all again very, very soon.